Good evening, everybody. It's Bart from GiantscaleNews.com. Today is Sunday, November 2nd, and the purpose of this video, we've got a couple of items to cover. Most notably, you've heard us mentioning around the website that we are shutting it down tonight at midnight. That is to do a software update, and we'll get into that in just a minute. That's one of the things we have to cover. Also, the reasons behind that we're going to discuss. And first of all, for the video, we're going to discuss the referral contest. Sleepy C posted it about a month and a half ago, and then we went through a software update. And going into that software update, that was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, Terry's Custom was leading the pack. He was way out in front of everybody else. Since then, signups have gone way down. We've been having a lot of problems with the software. That's not a big secret around the site. But we did notify Terry's Custom that he's going to be the winner, and he very graciously, we were very surprised to hear this actually, he very graciously said, you know what, I really appreciate it. I'd like to give it back to the site, and you guys should use it for another contest once the smoke clears from this next software update. So thank you very much to Terry's Custom. That was, like I said, a very generous and gracious thing to do, so we appreciate it. But Terry's Custom was the winner. He was blowing everybody away. Only Sleepy C had more referrals than him going into the contest, and like I said, membership was down, so Terry's Custom was the winner. Radio's coming back. We're going to do another contest probably in the next week or two once the new update is done with the software. So as far as the new software goes, brief history on the website. We all know what happened to Sleepy C over at the other site that he's been working at for about the last 8 years. And, you know, I run a website for multi-rotor helicopters called multirotorforums.com. And the thought had occurred to me a number of times over the last couple of years, it'd be great to get into RC planes. I run a forum site for RC planes. But haven't had a lot of time. I've been operating multi-rotor helicopters as a business doing aerial media work. I stopped doing that earlier this summer, and with the time that I had when Sleepy got fired, I kind of thought, you know, maybe now's the time to challenge the powers that be and set up another website. And Sleepy C was looking for something to do in his spare time, so he's been involved, helping me out a little bit. He's been on the site providing a lot of content. You guys know him very well. You've seen him around the site. No secret that he's there. So the site was spawned. The idea for it basically came about during the phone call when Steve told me that he got fired. I said now's as good a time as any to go ahead and pull the trigger on that idea. I had the spare time, so I wasn't doing other things. Multi-Rotor Forums has been very successful. I've learned a lot. I've really enjoyed running the site, helping out new people, especially to get started. So Giant Scale News was born. The software choices we've been making have not worked out that great. We went right to vBulletin for the forums. We tried to complement it with WordPress. The combination of the two different software packages didn't work as well as we had expected. The people who provided the utility that should connect the software disappeared. The website was gone. Literally in the days after we installed the software, email support dried up, and we were left with something that didn't work. We tried to make it work. We threw a lot of money at it. It didn't work. So we then went to a simple approach, which was WordPress with WordPress Forums. Unfortunately, the WordPress Forums we've been using have not been living up to expectations. We certainly gave it the college try. We threw a lot of time, threw more money at it. There were weeks where I had days off from work, and I might have spent a few hours away from the computer doing stuff around the house with the family, you know, not working on the site. So the software, we certainly put a lot of resources into making it work. It's certainly a lot better than it was when we first installed it, but the list of modifications we still have to do to make it work is just growing by the day. And the problem with this stuff, really the problem that stopped us and made us say, okay, time to change again, is that the more you modify these things, the more susceptible you are to having your website crash really badly when they do a software update. So they would do a software update, we would try to update our package, which has been heavily modified, using their update. Next thing you know, our software is no longer compatible and we're on our own. So we have something that we're not going to develop the way the original software writer, the original coders would. So it's kind of a developmental dead end. And you combine that with all the mods we've yet to do, and we just said, time to cut it off. All along, the WordPress site has had some limitations. Notably, plugins are a big problem with WordPress sites. The quality of the plugins varies greatly. So all along, we've been looking at other options. We've been considering what we're going to do if we did reach a dead end in development of what we're using right now. And I'm very happy to say what we found should be pretty awesome. And the site overall should be much faster, much easier to use, no dead ends in terms of development, very active support forums, very active development team. They're available 24 hours a day. So, having said all that, we went to them with I'm going to run a list right now. It's going to take 5 or 10 seconds, but we went to this development group, this software group, and we said, this is what we need, these are our requirements, you told us what your requirements are. And we went to them with your list, basically, of the things you've been telling us you want. And we put it to them. And we put it to them in a way where it wasn't unambiguous that we were demanding, and that we were going to continue to be demanding if we installed their software, that we have high expectations, we have a very demanding user group, and if they were interested in answering our questions and accommodating us, we were interested in using their software, and that's what we're doing tonight. So the list of features, let's run it real quick. And that's not even the full list of stuff that we're getting with the software. But that's the list that we went to them with. We've been asking a lot of questions all along. And so tonight at midnight, today is Sunday, November 2nd. Tonight at midnight, we're shutting down the website. We're going to update it with this new software package. We're going to reconfigure our homepage, still bringing you the featured content, the vendor announcements, manufacturer announcements, all the industry news that we've intended to bring to you from the beginning, that we have been bringing you. And we're going to go live Thursday, November 6th. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, right. November 6th, Thursday afternoon. We usually have a peak in activity Thursday night going into the weekend, or approaching the weekend. So we're going to be back online Thursday afternoon. If you watch our YouTube channel, giantscalenews.com on YouTube, you'll see the videos that we're preparing while the site is down, so that you'll be able to get back online, watch the videos. You can watch them ahead of time on YouTube as we're posting them if you follow the YouTube channel. But we're going to be at the site a lot, answering everybody's questions. There might even be a couple things you want us to add, things that aren't included in the site already. We'll be taking your suggestions again. We want you guys to keep giving us feedback. We want new guys to feel comfortable posting questions, even if they've been asked 100 times before. We want everybody to be happy, and we want the site to prosper. We want vendors to feel comfortable posting their new stuff, and that's what we're going to continue working towards. So again, we apologize for all of the hassles. I mean, we really do. None of this would have gone this way if we had 4, 5, 6 months to do development work before going live with the site, but we didn't have that. So we've been doing this on the fly. We appreciate everybody's support, especially our advertisers. The people who have banners on the site still, man, we love those people because they've stood by us. They've understood, just like with their own products sometimes, that it takes work to get it right. But we're sticking to it. We're going to be there Thursday afternoon going live with the site, and I think you guys are going to be very happy when you see the results. So that's my phone. Always has to ring when I shoot video. And tonight at midnight we're shutting down. Back online Thursday. Look forward to it. We've got some announcements we're cooking up that are exclusive in the industry. We've got a couple people we know are holding off on build threads for the new stuff. I've got a couple build threads. I want to finish my card in 40% cap that you see in the background. We're going to get the low-cost giant scale build flying maybe this week if everything goes smoothly. So we're going to keep posting content. We're going to keep being there for you guys. It's my daughter's 2nd birthday today. And my answering machine happens to be in the basement. So anyway, thank you very much. We'll be back online Thursday.